Hello people, happy Easter. I've not done a video for a few days actually, well more than a few days, over a week. So I just want to say happy Easter, and I did post a wee post saying that I had about 10 days of getting side effects coming down on my steroids this time, but I'm feeling great now, back to my normal since I come out of Strathcarron, feeling like I've got energy. On Tuesday there I had an interview with Liam from Central FM to help raise awareness for Strathcarron and tell my story, my case study that I was asked to do, of how I came out a new person, and that, you know, the just really advertising the work that they do, and that they couldn't do it without the donations, because it takes £14,000 a day to run that place, and I was in for 10 days. So if you want to contribute towards my stay, then 4FM are doing a cake fundraising event on the 29th of this month, 29th of April. You can go on their website, on Central FM website, and donate there, or be part of it and have your own cake morning. You've got all the wee bits and bobs, your wee bits and bobs to do everything that you need to do and register. So you might be hearing me telling my story there on Central FM. I'll do anything to help them out, because I just have fully gratitude, and there's a wee exclusive as well that, you know, I always said when I die I'd rather die at home. And I mean, I never ever wanted to go into Strathcarron, never ever wanted to take pills or anything. I was always one of these resistant people, but actually having the stay in Strathcarron, and it is like a wee family. Like, there was always people coming in and out, and we were all having a laugh. Nobody treated you like you were ill or anything. It was a very different environment, surrounded by the forest and things. So I said, you know what, it wouldn't be the worst place to pass. So in my care plan, I mean, my nurse doesn't even know it yet. She'll be so surprised when I say to her, you know what, actually in my care plan we can change it now, and I'd be quite happily to have the end of my days in the hospice. It would be a nice place to pass. But yeah, before that I would just be, oh, I definitely want to be at home. But after my experience in there, you know, I thought, wouldn't it be such a bad place to die, because you do feel like everybody there is family, the staff, just the way they treat you. But anyway, I don't want to get morbid. I mean, it's no morbid to me. I've like come to terms with death and that, but I know sometimes, like, when I talk about it, people are like, oh, shocked, did he speak about it, and rather like no talk about it, and like just ignore it, pretend it's not happening. Well, we're all going to die at the end of the day, so we may as well just get used to it. But anyway, last night my son came home, and so it was nice to have my boy. I feel like I hadn't seen him for weeks, because he's at the end of his uni year, his last year at uni, and he's got his dissertation, so he's been like head down, and like he used to come and visit a couple of times a week and on the phone all the time. But I feel like the past few weeks I've not had as much calls, or they've been short and sweet. So it was nice. He showed up last night, and he's like, I'll just stay the night, because we've got all the family coming round, Danny's side of the family coming today. My two nephews, who are getting older now, 13 and 18, but I still made them their wee Easter eggs. I turned them into chickens, got the glue gun out and put wee googly eyes on them and things like that. I says to Danny, do you think Kyle's too old for that? He's 18. He's like, no. So we ended up making him one as well. The boys, so Danny and Dylan, are in the kitchen just now. Dylan's trying to hack through the leggy lamb that I cooked yesterday. Hacking it to bits. And Danny's washing the tray that it was cooked in, so it was the last thing to get done last night. Nice leggy lamb with rosemary and garlic and things. So we've got a big feast, and I didn't normally eat meat, but there's lots of meat for everybody, and bread, and of course it's the Celtic Rangers game today, so it's going to be fun and games here, because we've got family that support both teams, so the banter's going to be great. So I don't know what I'll do. I might sit and watch it or I've been saving up jars. I always like to do a wee activity, so this is sort of like our family Christmas. At Christmas time, like every second year, we would have Danny's family over, but this year, because of my immunosuppressants, we don't take that risk, and I can't be the hostess with the mostest anyway now, and I was very poorly at Christmas, as you know. So this is sort of like a big family meal similar to Christmas, so we want to maybe play some games or have a wee activity. So I've saved up jars, and I've got like glass paint, and that's all been saved for when me and Danny got married. We had some activities and did all the decorations ourselves when we got married. We made nice coloured jars with glass paint and put wee tea lights, wee battery tea lights all the way down the aisle, and then put them on the tables and things, and people got to take them home. So I've got lots of glass paints left, and we come across some when I started getting into painting again. So I quite fancy doing that the day if I get sidetracked for the football. So that's what we're going to do this Easter. It's quite nice outside as well, so I might venture outside. But yeah, have a lovely Easter Sunday, and yeah, have a great time. I'm going to have such an exciting week this week. I've got the landscapers coming tomorrow. I can't wait to show you my garden. I'd show you my plans just now, but actually what happened to my plans was I put them beside my oxygen tank that's made of liquid oxygen, and they sort of ran. I drew, as you see, it's like it's went tie-dye. But that is actually a pergola, but it's like a Buddhist temple gate, so that's what I'm getting them to make. I can't wait, it's going to be gorgeous. And sit outside the front of my cabin. I've got lots of plants coming and things, so yeah. And oh, my main thing this week is I've got some things called nematodes. Nematodes are little minute creatures that eat other things, and I've got a vine weevil problem in my garden, so I've been learning lots on this gardening forum. So I've got a vine weevil problem, these evil vine weevil. So we get these nematodes. It's the most humane, even though the nematodes eat it, it's not got any pesticides. So you water the nematodes into the soil, and then they eat the larvae and the eggs and that the vine weevil leaves. But it's like their last feast, so they're sacrificing themselves. So the wee nematodes, they eat the vine weevil larvae or whatever they find, and then they just, that's it, their last feast. But they clear it all up. So I've ordered my nematodes. Danny had went up to Torwood, but they're like, no, they're a live product, we didn't store them, so it's not coming till Thursday. I've got lots of flowers on order and trees and things for my landscape, and they're not coming to the following week, so I must get my garden clear from this vine weevil. But it explains a lot of things. Last year my crop wasn't that good, so I'm learning all the time. So I'm going to get rid of this evil vine weevil. This is my goal this week. The evil vine weevil killer. That's not very nice, is it? It's not very Buddhist either, but you know what? I want to have some nice flowers, and I want to have some nice crops of vegetables and fruits, and these wee evil vine weevil are not getting them. Anyway, have a lovely Easter, eat lots of chocolate, it's only one day, calories don't count today. Bye!